Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to What's SB Playing, where today the answer is a little bit more Roundguard. I did a check it out video on this the other day, and since then I have played several more full games of it, so I think it totally qualifies. Totally qualifies for this series, and people seem to want to see a little bit more. I don't think it would be appropriate for a full series, so this is a good spot for it. We're just gonna do a run here. So we tried the wizard in the check it out video. We've seen some of her skills already. She's the only one I haven't actually gotten a victory with, so that, you know, I'd like to play her, but I think for the sake of variety on the thing here, let's go warrior. My rogue run was way more of a convincing win than my warrior run. Let's give this a shot. Flagon, thick-skinned and thick-skulled. Flagon knows how to take a hit and keep on swinging. So we need to start with the spin attack. I do wish that you had a mouse over text on this screen, because they do not always start with the same skill. But whatever. We'll get in here, we'll just figure everything out live. So it looks to me like the right path is maybe the way we want to go. If you didn't watch the check it out, you're going to pick this game up real quickly. It's not terribly complicated. It's basically just Peggle, if you know what Peggle is. So what does our skill actually do here? Smash your way through anything in your way with +5 attack. I know the spin attack disables collision. That's the smash through anything in your way. So that can sometimes be very useful. You want to pass through something. Let's just take on some of these rats and see where the magic of physics wants to take us. All right, we got weakened, which causes us to do half damage, but also a little bit of regen. So when we get poisoned by this spider, we can hopefully recover most of that HP pretty quickly. Alright, the treasure scarab is here now, so I think we definitely want to hit this. That was not 100% ideal. I mean, we made some money, I guess. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to smash right through this. We're going to use the spin attack, so let's wait until the board is in a reasonable place here. Not quite. I didn't quite pull that off. Obviously, it would be nice to land on the mattress every once in a while, so we don't take so much damage every life. I'm going to try bouncing off the treasure scarab and then spin attacking through these enemies. So we can hold right attack to speed things up. I want to wait until the spider's in the right position here again. Oh, that was a bad angle. There we go. We got him. And so because you don't actually collide with the enemies when doing the spin attack, they don't hit you back. Means, in addition to not taking the damage, obviously we don't get the poison there. I think we're just going to go straight through this guy. Let me wait till the spider's close. Oop, I hit the spin attack after we made contact with the potion. That's pretty not ideal. That's just like a horrible life. What a terrible waste. There we go, that time I did it right. And then I managed to get myself poisoned anyway by crashing into a spider egg. Alright, well, at least the harm is basically over. Alright, let's see what new skill we've picked up. It's Gold Lust. +5 health for every gold pot devoured during Gold Lust, and also +10 max mana. I mean, we may as well equip it. It doesn't sound great. You know, I guess I should not be dismissive of anything that can heal you, though. You definitely get into situations sometimes where you just get worn down. You die slowly over a couple of rooms through just raw attrition. So, this may well prevent that. Ooh, gelatinous cube. That's bad news. Let's go this way. We can spin right through this guy into the archer, and hopefully, without the archer being able to shoot at us on our approach. No, I once again hit the button a little too late there. The problem is, the spin attack doesn't last for very long, so you definitely don't want to fire it too early. So when we shoot ourselves, whenever we get near the archer, he's going to take his clumsy shot at us. We want to hit him indirectly, probably. Although, honestly, probably what I want to do is just that. I just want to get rich. You know, we really have not made a lot of gold so far. 20,000 is not an amount I'm very happy with. So let's maybe just take a second here and try to get rich. Okay, that's working out pretty well. Nope, we're not going to land on the cushion. Still, that's not bad. And then, hey, we have another good opportunity here. So I want to bounce as left as possible off of this. I was trying to hit that pot there. Okay, that turned out alright. If we hit one of these health potions, we're going to be in really good shape health-wise, too. Or, okay, or just not take any damage on the fall. That's good. Okay, this is pretty much perfect. So we want to come at this guy off of the... we want to bank off the pot into the enemy, and I will absolutely just spin attack him. I activated that spin attack at kind of a goofy time there. I was, like, inside the pot when I hit the button. Alright, let's try to ricochet off of this pot into him again. Nope, bad job. Oh, what if I spin? Can we reach him? No, not quite. Ow! Gelatinous Cube and the Archer are conspiring to harm us. This skull here is a little inconvenient. I guess we're just gonna have to go off the wall. Let's speed up time here a little bit. I think this'll work. There we go. Alright, I'd be happy with anything here. Another skill would be totally fine. Let's try to get a higher level version of something. But instead we get what looks like a pretty plain axe. Okay, I mean, it's considerably more damage than the one we're using now. I don't feel too bad about that. And here we can maybe get ourselves a slightly better skill. You know what? I'm not going to take the chance. I was thinking like maybe we could ricochet off one of the potions into the pot. But I don't want to take the chance of accidentally landing in the spider corridor instead. Hey, you know what a dog does when it's hurt? It heals! Oh, is that supposed to be funny? Well, I mean, apart from the hurt dog part, yeah. Huh. I guess actually it's sort of sad. Oh, it's sad. Heal 100... That was the outcome... Okay, so we have a quest to heal 100 health in a single turn. That seems very difficult, especially on a level with no potions. Well, maybe we'll be able to get that some other time in the near future. Alright. I do wish that we had... I'm going to activate our gold lust here, by the way. I do wish that we had a any kind of skill that affected our movement here, just so that we could ensure that we would bounce around a little bit more with the scarab up. Aw, we almost hit another one. Yeah, 10,000 gold, that's not too bad. Ooh, what is this? Ah, charge. Charge toward the nearest enemy with +7 bleed and refill your mana at the start of each room. Absolutely. I think I'm going to take that over the spin attack, because like a healing thing is pretty good. Alright, so now we can try to bounce up into a treasure chest here. I don't know that this is going to work. Yeah. Well, I tried. It's, you know, it's just a little bit of extra gold. It's not like we missed out on anything huge. Okay, so we have our charge. Oh, never mind. Hold on, we get something else first. Oh, disgusting. It's one of you. Recklessly heroing about, leaving messes everywhere you go. It's time I cleaned up this problem for good. It's the janitor. He's got perfect alignment, which, mousing over it doesn't tell us what it does. It's probably bad. I mean, let's just drop down here and try to reckless charge him. Yeah, that works. Reckless charge. He's immune to the bleed part of the skill, but, like, that worked out really well. Except in the sense that now we're not going to get any potions or anything, which I suppose we could have used. And also I took a ton of damage. Well, you know, I guess this is going to help us try to heal 100 points in a single turn. And now that we have his spellbook, we can smash skulls. I have no idea if that's going to be useful. Where do we want to go? I guess the down path doesn't really have any loot on it. We definitely want to go left. Do I think I can do that reliably? We want to try to minimize the number of health potions we hit here, right? Because we want to be able to heal at the next room. I guess I'm assuming that we have to be missing 100 health. Maybe if we just trigger 100 points worth of healing, even if we don't fully benefit from it, we'd still get the bonus. Let's see if we can do that. So we'll do this. We'll activate the gold lust. Okay. We definitely would have... No, okay. We very clearly had healed for way more than the 90 it took to get us back to max there. So, now we know we do have to be missing 100 health before we can even attempt it. Which is a shit. That's, like, not easy to do. Alright, I'm going to try something here. We're going to drop down right here, and then I'm going to reckless charge, and I'm going to see if it takes us through the treasure scarab, but we have to wait for the spiders to be further away than this rat. Okay, that worked. It did trap me down here. What if we charge? No, ooh, that didn't do the thing I wanted at all. Well, you know, we still did good damage. That's a lot of bleed and stuff. We made okay money on that. Here we go. This is the kind of thing you want to happen. Oh, except for that part. Well, we came out of it all right. Yeah, I think this game is really cool. It's maybe a little tiny bit on the easy side, but that might just be because I'm such a Peggle master, obviously. My skills are incredible. I mean, listen, I played a hell of a lot of Peggle. And we're just going to drop in on this guy here. Yeah, that charge is actually super useful. It's so nice to have anything at all that can change your direction or position. They're making it really hard to benefit from the treasure scarab here. Nope, charge! Well, listen, we have a lot of health. We're coming out of the room with a fair amount of health. And then here, I assume the charge would not do anything at all if we used it. Yeah, I clicked and nothing happened. Hey, this is turning out pretty alright, though. Suit of armor would be nice to have. So what are we looking at here? 3 health regen whenever a health potion is smashed. That's pretty excellent. So health regen is an amount of health that you gain at the beginning of each turn for 3 turns. So this is 9 bonus health over time for every potion we hit, which seems pretty great, actually. And then this is another situation where I really don't want to risk missing the pot. Yeah, we'll just drop directly into it. I could have ricocheted off of a thing to drop into that. I probably would have been fine. Alright, give me... That's a really crappy position for the treasure scarab to be in. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. I was hoping we'd bounce into the spiral over here. You know, that wasn't so bad. And spin attack. I do like +5 mana when a potion is smashed, but I don't think this is better than any of the stuff we're running. Let's just toss that out. So from this position... Oh, we hit the first intermission. You enjoying the show so far, folks? We're just getting started here. Now let's see the gold. Yes, let's do that. This is fine. I'd like to be a little bit past the second light when we hit the first wheel, but whatever. It's okay. Well then, it's time to spin the Wheel of Wonders. There's a lot of wheel spinning going on this channel lately. Oh! Hey, we got lucky. We got the rare one. Plus 20 health and mana at the start of each room. We already have full mana at the start of each room, but the healing's nice. Oh, that's sure to spice up the next scene. Yeah, it's all a play, obviously. So we don't actually want to go straight to that skull. We want to drop out the left side of this room to the other goblin room and then get the loot from there. Hey, watch me charge my enemies! Sometimes you have to take the bull by the horns. So, you're gonna take yourself by the horns? No, that's daft. I said I'm gonna take... Well, I'm gonna... Bulls charge things! Yeah, he's not wrong. Charge attack 5 times in a single turn. Okay, so in order to do that, we're gonna have to charge through a mana potion. So we're gonna have to pick up mana after executing the charge the first time. So we could do that right here. What's he doing? He's casting a bouncy healing spell, right? I knew that. I've seen that guy before. Oh, that didn't quite work. I hit the button too early. So that's 2 charges. There we go. We managed to bumble our way into a charge, or into a potion. Okay, so that adds vulnerable to enemies hit by a charge, which doubles the damage they take. We are definitely going to need to heal aggressively. We are missing more than 100 health. This could be a good turn to go for that heal, that healing quest. Oh, I hit the gold lust way too early. We'll watch for it to wear off and then reactivate it as soon as it does. I was hoping I could get myself to slam into the potion. Alright, we're just not going to be able to make that happen. I was trying to hit the treasure scarab, like bounce up off of the mana potion into the treasure scarab. Did not really work there. Okay, this is a little bit better. We can hit this and immediately... Nope, never mind. I was going to say bounce up and hit another pot. Apparently my aim is terrible today. There we go. That's a little more like what I was trying to do. Well, I'll take it, I guess, but only because I don't have a choice. Alright. Good stuff. I think we might be able to get back in on this guy. Well, alright, I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit. That's fine, that counts. Alright, show me a slightly better weapon. The weapon we have is fine, but we could do a lot better than fine. Okay, that's fancy looking. Ooh, extra attack against enemies who have a status effect. I don't know how the timing of this is going to work out with our charge thing, like when exactly the vulnerable is applied. But in general, this seems good. And then we want to go left. Yeah, because if we go left, we can get a challenge room and then 2 more pieces of loot. Plus, this gives us 1 more room in total. Oh no, I guess we'd end up through the same number of rooms to get to the sword. I'm just thinking, you know, we want to take on more challenges and level up. So let's just smash through this guy real fast. Oops, that I waited too long on the charge. I was trying to charge back into the orc. I'd love to kill him this turn. My whole plan there was to avoid his enrage by killing him this turn, but then I hit the drum that enrages people before I made contact with him again, so I kind of screwed that whole thing up. Alright, well the good news is we're going to come out of this very wounded, so we might be able to... In fact, we're going to be missing exactly 100 health. I don't know. I don't know if I think we're going to be able to make the heal happen. Let's try starting like this. Nope, never mind. I thought I was going to bounce off like the top part of that potion and kind of kick back up into this stuff. We might never accomplish that quest. That's not an easy one. It would be much easier if it was just get 100 points of healing, rather than actually getting healed by it. Yeah, I don't think there's... Just trying to bounce up into that mana potion, obviously. You know what? This is an opportunity to get this thing and then have that guy hurl us back into the rest of the puzzle. We're going to make some decent money this turn. So we're going to fall down onto all this. And then also... No, never mind. You know what? I'm just going to kill him. Yeah, 8,200. That's not bad. Let's do this to weaken any nearby enemies and instantly kill any of them that are under 15 health. I don't think this is a good upgrade. We'll just make some money off of it. Alright. There we go. I finally stopped being a coward. I hope the $100 was worth it. Oh, another adventurer. Well, come on in. It's feeding time, and my special little jellies are starving. Oh, he's dressed like a gelatinous cube. That's adorable, actually. He's got that jelly mindset. Well... We might be able to heal for 100 here off of... Excuse me, off of Gold Lust. Oh no, sorry, I'm only missing... Not missing enough health. Well then, I guess let's just smash as many pots as possible. Where's the treasure scarab's in a really awkward spot. We might be able to bounce into that here. There we go. Okay, so we can make some money here at least. Oops. The gelatinous cube stopped my charge. I could have just... Oh, we're actually dead. We gotta... Okay, yeah, we had to either kill him or we had to hit a potion or something there. When you drop to 0 HP, you don't lose immediately. You lose at the end of that life if you're still at 0. If you can finish the mission or if you can land on the cushion, you get a little bit of health back and you survive. So now jelly cubes only move when you're in fast forward. That's actually interesting. Turns out gels have enough intelligence for obedience and also ears so they can hear the cube whistle. Who knew? Well, you know, they dissolve a lot of people. I'm sure they have plenty of opportunity to pick up some ears. It didn't work. Okay, no, never mind. I got the potions eventually. Alright, and that's going to leave us with some health, so we're not in terrible danger, but we're going to be missing more than 100, so we could still get, our quest off here. So if I was going to try to get the quest off, I think starting... Ooh, I can't pass up this opportunity. I want to hit Potion Lust, or Pot Lust, rather. Good regen potions. No, I'm not done yet. Well, we didn't end up plus 100. We definitely healed for a lot of total points over the course of that, but we also took really a lot of damage. So you can see the elf wizard there, casting his foul magics upon us. Oh, I could have moved this, I knew I was going to get us stuck in the cube again. I was just trying to... There we go. Get the cushion to be under us by the time we got over there. Yeah, so we could move this guy. I guess we just hold fast forward here and slide him over to the left where he's out of the way. That's good enough, right? I don't know that we're going to be able to accomplish much more than that. Alright, that's an excellent archer kill. Very pleased with myself there. Of course, when am I not? And then here again, we would like to come at this guy off of a bounce if possible. Oh, I missed. And we don't have enough mana for a charge. There we go. That was the plan the whole time. You know, Sun Tzu once said, if you want to deceive your enemies, you must start by deceiving yourself. That's probably not true. I've never read The Art of War. Ooh, plus 3 health regen whenever you use a skill, and plus 220 gold each time you're hurt. That seems like it would really add up. Yeah, this is great. Give me that. Alright, I think we probably want to make sure we get some mana here. I was hoping to also hit the health potion. Well, we might get this one. Nope. No such luck. Oh, maybe? Alright, cool. That's something at least. So yeah, if you bounce around for long enough, eventually the hero will, they will seek the exit. They will find their way out. In spite of you. Honestly, though, I think we're set up pretty well here for this first boss. We could potentially get a cool weapon off of this. We might be golden. Okay, we hit the treasure scarab eventually. Remember, you only get the treasure scarab bonus on pots that you hit after you touch the scarab. It's still pretty good. Yeah, we're racking it up. We should get a really nice item at the next intermission. Ooh. Plus 26 attack while at full health. That's basically never going to go off, but the raw 26 here is way better than the whole Tormentor. And then also, more bleed. When you feel good, you chop good. That might be true, I guess. I don't really know anything about executioning. Whatever the technical name, the professional name for the field of being an executioner is called. Alright, so we would like to go into the boss fight with a lot of mana and health, if we can here. You know, I don't know why you bother with that hocus flocus. Give me a good old-fashioned axe and I'll clear a room quick as lightning. You know, I use actual lightning. Actual lightning takes too long. Watch this. Beat all enemies in 3 turns. Jeez, I don't know if that's going to be doable. Yeah, there's four ogres with 72 health each in here. I don't see how we would pull that off. But I guess this is how it would start. I have to use a lot of charges, I guess. Okay, so remember, we do have a bleed effect. I mean, we're going to do a fair amount of damage. Let's charge back in there. And then we're going to bounce in the right direction here. I'm just going to charge through a bunch of potions. 3 turns, huh? This is actually looking very doable. I may have underestimated our strength. We'll just let the ogre throw us around a little bit. I would love to end up, like, near this goblin, which I think is exactly what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I cannot fast forward during our actual life. Okay, we did it in a single turn, thanks to the majesty of Reckless Charge. When you defeat an enemy, you make the nearest enemy vulnerable. Our boots of swift kicking. Alright, I'll take that. That's a pretty good outcome. Also, we did clean up an awful lot of the room there. So this is, I think, a little bit worse than what we have equipped now. I will be honest with you, I'm not super happy about the amount of health we have here for going into the boss fight. So let's try to fix that problem. We do have 15 regen to cancel out the 9 poison that's on us. We'll probably be fine. We gotta make sure that we gotta make sure we focus on the boss early on in this fight. It's really easy to get distracted going after the minions, and then when you're left with just you and the boss, the numbers can be very much not in your side in terms of their attack versus your attack. Oh, a new test subject. Perfect timing. I've just finished a fresh batch of distillations, and honestly, I have no idea what they do. Come on into my lab and let's try them out. I don't think this person is a licensed medical doctor. That's probably the same joke I made the last time. Alright, so we've been weakened. That's just super annoying. Alright, let's start by getting a little bit of money, since we can't really do any damage this turn. I mean, we're doing half. Half might still be enough to kill a significant number of these minions. We do hit fairly hard. We also weakened the boss, which is good. Alright, use the charge to keep us on the cushion there. We're going to be weakened for one more turn, I believe. Oh, we've also been poisoned. Great. Ourselves a little bit of the old gold lust there. It would be really cool if we could accomplish our quest here. Certainly have the capability. Keep bouncing myself out to the outside of the wall, though. Hold on, if we hit this, then we can charge. That didn't help as much as I wanted it to. Oh, we still dealt very little damage to the boss. I'm doing that thing I said we had to be careful not to do. Alright, we have a lot of regen here. Boss hits for 23, we hit for 59. Probably ought to just go right at the face, right? So we're gonna careen off of this. Let me wait for the platform to come back. Alright, right about here. Nope, I did that wrong. Oh, we leveled up. That's cool. Oh, I bounced through that group of mice in a way that's very awkward. Well, I'm very concerned about our health. Also, the boss keeps poisoning me over and over again. So if we make contact with the boss and then contact with the enemy, we're gonna die. Unless doing so ends the level. The boss, they're both vulnerable, so we hit really hard. I'm gonna just go for it. We do have one charge available. Okay, I'll take it. We made it through the fight. 10 health is more than 0 health. I totally lived. You are enraged the first turn of each turn, so that means we do double damage. First turn of each room, rather. This infuriating map never takes you where you think it should. I guess it doesn't really matter, though, because we already have a map, right? We could just rely on that one. Okay, well, I was not planning on just bouncing straight out of there. Thought maybe we would get that potion. Alright, so the next room is going to be briefly precarious until we deal with our health situation here. Alright, so what are we looking at? It looks like the right side is pretty treasure-rich again. It does have spiders. So I'm not a huge fan of the spiders. The health potions here are a little bit bigger and more impressive. Let's see if we can get both of these things over here. I think I hit the gold lust after I made contact with the treasure. That gold lust wasn't worth anything. I did a very bad job. So these goblins with their adorable potheads, these goblin potheads over here, throw spears at us a lot like archers. I mean, we kind of have to just get in here and kill them though, right? I'm going to take a bunch of damage doing it. But we'll activate the gold lust. Oh, I was really hoping the charge was going to take us this way, but I guess these guys are all dead, huh? Ow. Well, I mean, good news, we're actually doing a lot of damage very quickly. Let's bounce ourselves into that. And we hit really hard, like really, really hard. There's a lot to be said for that, just getting through the room incredibly quickly. So you got another Reckless Charge. Is it better? It is... It's only 2 points more bleed, and it doesn't necessarily refill on my mana, although we only have 40 total mana. This is going to put us at max a lot of the time. I don't think it's worth it for the extra bleed. It's just not enough of a bonus. And then we want to go right? So it'll take us to one of those, and then... Yeah, left side we could get a new skill, and then a challenge room. No, I think we want to go to the right. Can I go to the right while getting stuff? Oop, I may have overdone it there a little bit. Nope, everything's fine. I should definitely have hit lower on that potion. Okay, we can do this. Feeling a lot healthier, but still in a position here where we could potentially heal 100 life in a single drop. Well, it's not going to work if we just go out the outlane here. Hey, we did it. +1 health per gold pot smash. Okay, that's going to be helpful. We break a lot of gold pots. I mean, not this life, obviously. Not anymore. I kind of don't have a huge amount of HP here. It would be maybe good for this one to come to an end. You know what? Reckless Charge. Screw my HP. Who cares about my HP? Let's kill everybody. Alright, so do we want to just go straight off of this into charging that guy? He's both weakened and vulnerable. We're never going to have a better moment to kill him than this one, right? I really didn't need to charge him there. I think we were going to hit him anyway. It's fun to use the charge skill, though, in my defense. That's a shame. That's kind of the thing I wanted the least. A new version of Gold Lust. It is better, but it no longer increases our max mana. No. No, I think I'm good with what we got. There we go. That's what you wanted. Every once in a while, I can hit the shot I intend to hit. What do we have going on here? Creating copies of myself is useful in combat, but it's also lonely. Everything is a facade. No one ever gets to know the real me. There are advantages, though, even outside of battle. The carpool lane, mostly. Quests driving the carpool lane? Okay, defeat a Dark Elf illusionist on the first turn. So I'm assuming that we have, some number of illusions. There are only 2 Dark Elf illusionists, so 4 of these 6 illusionists are fake. Well, I guess let's go try to find out. Oh, interesting. So the charge doesn't target the illusions. Unfortunately, we have failed the quest, right? Yeah. We know one of these 2 is the real one. Interesting that the quest doesn't get marked as failed in any way. There we go, I finally touched one. Where's the... Oh, the treasure scarab is in an awkward spot. Let's just do this. Yeah, this charge is maybe borderline overpowered. I don't want to jump straight to that, but it seems very good. Nope, don't you dare bring him back to life. It totally brought him back to life. And then I charged myself into a pot. Alright, well, we'll just bounce off of these two. Just trying to careen from one into the other one. This is a bad time to be weakened. Alright, we gotta actually get rid of this guy so that he doesn't bring his buddy back to life. It's an actual a real-time element to dealing with that enemy. Didn't get the kill on impact. We caused a bleed that killed the Dark Elf eventually. I'd really like to have not taken the damage of falling off the bottom of the level, though. That would have been cool. Alright, show me an axe that's going to be a little cooler than the one we have. The one we have has good numbers on it. Ooh, that's a lot of damage lost, but it's also a lot of extra health regen. I think I'm going to take it. I think surviving is really important. Plus, you know, the bleed's meaningful. Oh, I was trying to hit that in the bottom. Thought we could pick up both of those pots. If the bleed actually ticks on somebody all 3 times, this is better damage. It's just you don't really want to let enemies live in order to be damaged by your bleed multiple times. Okay, we really could use some health. This is actually super awkward. I guess we could just charge through the potion here. Get the instant refill. Let's try to stay alive for a second here to benefit from the gold lust. Well, it wore off without me touching another potion or another pot, so that's a shame. Oh, and then again, we're just gonna not touch any gold pots for a little while. Okay, we're building up an awful lot of regen, too. You gotta remember that we have that effect. Trying really hard to just benefit from our treasure scarab as long as possible here. Okay, another 20,000 gold. Put it on the pile. And no, absolutely not. We need the healing. So wait, which way do we actually want to go here? I think the path through the book gives us... No, the path to the right is definitely the right one. Way more treasure rooms. Also, we have 64 regen on us right now. Alright, we're about to have the intermission, so let's try to get ourselves a decent amount of gold this room. What do we want to do about these slimes? Also, I really wish that treasure scarab was anywhere near the top of the room. So the clear slime seems to be inflicting cleanse on people, which is kind of, I guess it's kind of the opposite of inflicting a thing. Also, oh, interesting. Did you see it deleted the fake illusion? It deleted the mirage. So I guess we know that this is the real. Oh, okay. It's just defeat an illusionist on the first turn in any level. Make the nearest enemy vulnerable when you use a skill. Actually, pretty great, since the charge automatically goes near the nearest enemy. Because I think our current vulnerable on charge skill is making enemies vulnerable after the charge hits them, like vulnerable for next turn. So this will be good for setting up a good charge. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to stay in here, but we can just use Reckless Charge, like right now, to drive ourselves into the center of the formation. Alright, we got a decent amount of life off of that. The cube is going to interfere with things slightly. I'm going to get back up in here and try to... There we go. Maybe? Maybe? Ah, I thought I had done that right. So we know you're the real thing. Alright, problem solved. Wow, when you have the treasure scarab, the chests are worth 10,000 gold. That's significant. Wow, that's a lot of damage. 30 raw damage plus 20 bleed. We might... I'm going to give up our Charmed Axe. I know that we just made this move in the other direction, but that was a much lower level Healer's Hatchet. A much lower level of impressive damage. I gotta say, so far we are absolutely killing it. We've hit every quest, and we're I think, fairly rich. Let's see where we end up on the bar. Yeah, that's not bad at all. We're gonna end up with a couple of gold spaces open here on the wheel. I've never seen a better performance. That's probably not true. Not in the last hour, at least. Alright, Wheel of Wonders, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the treasure that we have earned. Ah, no gold. Plus 50 attack for the first hit of every other room. That sure is inconsistently powerful. That seems like not a very good item to me. Let's see if we can find a new and more exciting skill. You know, you kids with your fancy fireworks and your sparkly sparkles. I do things the old-fashioned way, and the results are smashing. Aren't the results smashed? It would be the process that's smashing. You think too much. Should use that cranium for something else. Like smashing, you know, obviously. Smash every gold pot in a room. Okay. We might be able to do that. Probably not here, since obviously we're only going to get a couple of hits on this room. But with the amount of flight control that is afforded to us by Reckless Charge, we might actually be able to do that on a room that has monsters in it. It would be really cool is if we somehow fell on the treasure scarab here. I don't know that that's terribly likely, given the way we're falling now. But honestly, that's not a bad start. Alright, show me a really cool skill. Well, it's Charge. Charge is pretty cool. 15 bleed with plus 4 regen when you hit bleeding enemies. Yeah, that's a pretty good upgrade. I think we're gonna just have to manage our mana a little bit better, because that's huge. Just desperately hoping that I've done this right to fall in that chest. It looks like I have. Also, I poisoned myself at the last moment. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, this thing again. We got this in the check it out. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm not singing, obviously, for the sake of everyone. Okay, let's crush this dude. He has made everybody vulnerable, which I really appreciate. Actually, we should probably go after somebody else then, because he might make everyone vulnerable every turn. 356 damage is what we just did. Definitely gonna employ some charging here, since we are apparently super powerful at the moment. Also, there's a lot of mana and health around. I'm gonna wait till we fall a little bit so we charge through a health potion on that guy, or a mana potion rather. That went pretty alright. I guess if we're trying to accomplish our remaining quest, this is maybe not a good strategy, because it makes it very hard to smash all the pots. And also, we took a huge amount of damage there. Maybe that wasn't a good way to use all our mana. Orcs are vulnerable for the first turn per room, so obviously this biases us toward picking orc rooms in the future. I could really use this health. Also, sorry about making you bleed. Come on, please, please, please. There we go. We desperately needed that. And he's so sad to see us go. That's sweet. Alright. So, no more loot between us and the boss, it looks like. We definitely could use some health. So these guys are enraged already, undergoing some mood swings. I feel like the treasure scarab is always starting on the bottom. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for some gold lust. Ow. I mean, it's a good thing we have all this healing incoming. Hoping this will break and we can fall in the treasure scarab there. But apparently no such luck. I'll take that though. As lives go, that one was pretty effective. Ah man, I think we're gonna be real hard pressed to hit that treasure scarab. I'm gonna wait for the platform to come back over here, just in case I angle this wrong. Okay, that worked. Didn't really need to hit that guy a second time. He was gonna already die from the bleed. Yeah, but on the whole, it's hard to complain about that much extra money. I hit the wrong button there. You know what? I'm just gonna charge this guy. Ow. Also, that was a little anticlimactic. There we go. I guess really looking at this is maybe a room where we could have tried to accomplish the quest. There's no way we are changing that out. The 20-point bleed is so good. Alright, we're having a little bit of trouble maintaining our health, but we haven't died yet. I must be doing something right. Alright, buddy. Time to go, maybe. So we have the option of taking on an extra room here. We could drop straight to the boss, but we could also cut down to a room on the next level, which I think I would prefer to do if possible, just so we can keep strengthening. What now? More of you, pipsqueaks? Here I am, trying to take a nice mid-raid nap, and between you pests and these noisy delinquents I have to work with, do you have any idea how much... two heads... Sleeping at work? What a dream job! And now he wants to kill us. Okay, bang 5 drums to cause a ruckus in the next room. I bet that will be really easy, actually. I bet we'll be hard-pressed not to do it. Actually, there's only 1 drum, so we're gonna have to hit that 1 drum 5 times. That might end up being a little harder than I'm thinking. Alright, let's turn on the regen here and hope to hit a lot of stuff this life. There we go. That's kind of what I was talking about. Let's see if we can get ourselves back upward. Just use our charge to get into every part of the level. We hit that drum... Oh, I was going to say like 3 times there already, but apparently it was 4. So you get enraged after you hit a war drum. You may have noticed that every time we hit one, it enrages all the nearby enemies as well, so that's just... We've just achieved buff parity there. Let's charge through to another part of the room, because we're doing really well on the chests here. As soon as that guy throws again, we're going to charge him. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of gold. I think we can just let it fall now. Nope. trying not to land on the spikes. It's like, I was going to say, it looks like we're going to maybe be okay. Can't feel too bad about that, though. That's pretty alright. So dude is weak and vulnerable, but this is an opportunity to actually hit all of the pots in the room, right? See if we can't pull that quest off without getting ourselves hurt too badly here. And obviously I'd like to do it while making as much money as possible. Okay, I'll take that. That went a little weirder than I was expecting, but it's pretty good. Not quite the bounce I thought that was going to take. Alright, so we want to wait until it's like right under it. Is he going to die from that? He is going to die from that. Oh, that's a shame. We just have a couple of turns here to figure this out. And unfortunately, our charge is of no value to us now. This is going to be really... that's a shame. I was going to say, this is going to be a pivotal turn. Alright, so this turn we have to get the rest of the drums, or the rest of the pots, which obviously is not going to happen. We were close on that one. I went for it so hard I poisoned us in order to get it. 170 health and heal 80 at the start of each room. I don't think this is an upgrade. We're getting a lot of regen off of Horned Band, and also a lot of money. Oh, wait a second. I do this just right. Okay, so we ended up going the wrong way, but that should... Oh no, there was one pot left. Okay. Well, obviously it would have been better to go this way because all of our orcs are vulnerable at the beginning of each room, but this isn't so bad. Do I think I can get that treasure scarab? Maybe not. And these knights start the room invincible. We just have to, like, let them burn that out over a couple of turns. I'm going to try to jam us down here. Oh, right. I forgot how much damage we do. Just kill that guy in a single hit. Well, let's let this end. So I think we have to let they stay invincible for one more turn. I think. Ah, missed the scarab. Missed the scarab twice. It's incredible, actually. Incredible how much we are missing the scarab. Alright, I'm just gonna bash some pots here. Howdy. Oh, you know what? We could probably use him. I've just been letting him stay over there out of the way. But I bet we could use him to make it easier to hit some of the awkward pots. Just position him near them or over them. Tried to use the charge to stop us from falling on the spikes. It didn't work all that well, obviously. Alright, a level up's always nice. I was trying to land on this health potion, if I'm being honest, but I'll take that. These are really awkward. We might have to just go ahead and hit these now. I probably shouldn't be charging with this many pots left. Man, maybe I shouldn't be messing around with this right now. Like, I want to get this done and everything, but we're about to go to the boss, right? Oh, the armored guy's invincible again. That's annoying. Yeah, let's kill this enemy. Okay, that got me a couple of hard-to-get pots. That's useful. And his armor wore off, and I'm starting to think we might be able to do it. We didn't quite bounce far enough. I hurl myself over here. Well, okay, I'll take that. I'm going to shoot us right into the top of the cube and let him drop us into the pair of pots over here. Apparently into one of the two pots. That's a gross sound. Alright, we're gonna move him over. Boy, this is fast forward, by the way. This is the fastest he can go, apparently. Just really want to be able to have a clean shot on this pot. And we're gonna try to bank off the pot into the mana potion and then down. That's gonna be like here. Ah. Close. That was almost the thing I said. Now see, this is awkward, because what I really want is for him to be all the way back in the corner over there. Here, I'm going to push him as far to the right as he'll go. Because that way we can do this thing. Well, obviously not exactly that thing. But at this point, we've committed really hard to this, right? So let's finish it. Okay, +2 mana every time you smash a pot. That could be very, very useful. Ah, almost. So I think if we now just do this, we'll just hit him on the top of his head and then keep hitting him till he dies, right? Or I will narrowly miss him and have to charge him. There we go. We got there eventually. And we're going into the next room with reasonable health. It's not too bad. That is really not an upgrade. Really, really not an upgrade. Well, no reason not to get the mana potion. Except that now we might have to watch him bounce around the room for an embarrassingly long period of time. In the thing... Oh. Well, at some point he'll decide that he's tired of this. I don't know how you could possibly get tired of that, but... Alright. Boss number 2. What are you doing here in my castle? All here bow down to me, and those who don't are obliterated. That's a big eye. It's a big eye man. So, behold his power. We're just gonna That thing's really awkward to access, to be perfectly honest with you. Reckless Charge, I don't even know if it's how useful it's going to be here. Ooh, we got launched into space there. Cannot use our Reckless Charge while petrified. Because, like, basically all we have to do is just ram him, right? We get the tutorial, because I've never been petrified before. Can't attack or use skills. Can't take damage, though. Okay, that's cool. I guess I probably could have gold lusted there. Even in a life or death situation, still obsessed with making that money. So you really don't want to come directly toward these eyes. And we got petrified again. I was gonna charge him, except for, you know, all the petrification. Okay, the charge is actually super helpful. I should not have doubted it. Alright, so his eyes remain closed after you close them. So now we can actually hit the real boss. Presumably. I tried to fire off the charge again, but the delay was too tight. He's bleeding for a huge amount of life. Also, all of his eyes are back now, sadly. Alright, just wait for them to fire, and then, that's that's inconvenient. Also, we should still be trying to make gold. You know, it does still matter. Look at that brilliant pattern of attack. Who could possibly have predicted that that is what I would do? No one, not even me. Ah, you fool. Okay, apparently you don't have to hit all the other eyes. We were able to charge him there while one of them was still open, which it didn't feel like I was able to do before that. Alright, that feels pretty good. Eventually, this will break. There we go. You know, honestly, I'd say it feels like we're on track to get this. Permanently blind a random enemy at the start of each room. I think that means they can't deal damage to you. They can't attack you. So you can just hit them for free. Alright, Act 3, let's try getting a health potion first. There we go. So I'm feeling pretty powerful. This is the final act, by the way. We are on our way. So we definitely want to go to the right here. Ooh. Spooky Deadly Axitor. It's alright, we just you gotta hit him with the right timing, you know? Let's charge through, because I want to take advantage of our Treasure Scarab. Also, we do a lot of damage. Trying not to fall on the spikes. Although I think I took way more damage there, or I guess in the water. I think I took way more damage there than I would have by just falling normally. I managed to do a very bad job there. It's alright, we'll just make sure we get a little bit of health back. This has turned out to be a very scary run. Okay, all we have to do is make contact with any pot at all. Sure, that one's good. And then maybe we should also finish the room on that attack. Why not? That one got a little strange. We could really use some more HP. I think we're gonna... Man, that's a lot of health. I think we're gonna stick with this. No, I'm gonna switch. That's a lot of max HP. We could build up a really significant advantage there. So we want to go to the right. I think if I do this, we should be good. Ah, I missed the potion. I was so scared of accidentally careening off the top of it into one of the other paths that I aimed too low. I don't know what they're doing, but maybe we should not let them do that. Oh, and I'm blind. I mean, I don't feel... It doesn't seem like it's that big of a difference. Like, we can still absolutely see what's going on. Oh, right. What that actually means is I can't do... I know how things work. What that actually means is I can't deal damage. I just finished explaining what blind does. Okay, well, that could have gone better. We're just gonna hold right-click here to fast-forward until that guy is not in our way. Finish that dude off. We're gonna end up in the blind. Yep. Okay, well, at least we got immediately cleansed. This room has not gone so well. Let's get the blind jelly away from the last remaining enemy. There are these runes here. Skulls. Well, we touched the rune of skulls. I have no idea if that did anything useful. Damn it. Well, obviously we had to shoot for the cleansing jelly. And then we gotta let ourselves get weakened, because I'm not thinking ahead. No! Alright, we gotta finish this off. I'm getting torn apart in here. Also, at some point he's gonna finish that spellcast, right? You probably don't want that happening. Alright, another killer joke. So now it instantly kills at a higher threshold, but it's still, like, very unimpressive as a skill. Uh-oh. Yeah, I screwed that up. What happens if I click? Nothing. I cannot reckless charge. That's a shame. So we miss out on a treasure room. Okay, we haven't necessarily missed out on any other loot, though. Observe as I take down multiple enemies simultaneously. Wow, I'm impressed. What? I haven't done it yet. No, that you knew what simultaneously means. You need to treat me with more respect. Simultaneously. I mean, he's trying. He's trying so hard. Defeat 3 enemies in a single turn. That's, like, extremely doable. I died. I'm not even sure why I died. Oh, because the Mad Bomber has Mad Bombs. Sure. You know what? We're just going to charge into some health potions here. Weaken the nearest enemy when an enemy is defeated. That's actually pretty helpful. Now we're just bouncing around in here and getting potions. And look at that. Look at how much health I have now. Okay, we really need to smash into some of these regen globes. I'm not going to hit that. that was a terrible charge. Right, regen, hooray. It would also be really cool if we could get that. But, you know, you gotta go where the scarab compels here. I'm gonna manage to miss all of that stuff. Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, something cool. Another reckless charge. That is a huge downgrade. It's a common quality of the one we have. This is a little awkward. I'm assuming we want to go toward the challenge. Yeah, challenge then sword, probably. And then 100 spider rooms, which is kind of a nightmare. We could go left and go skeletons into more loot. That's actually probably better. As long as I don't die, that is. We have a lot of regen on us right now, but we're also carrying quite a bit of bleed. Which makes me nervous. Let's start with this. Get some pot lust on here. What's the name? Gold lust. Gold lust is the name of that thing. Listen, some people got a real lust for pot. I'm not so much among them, but I begrudge anybody their favorite lust. I'm just gonna stop talking before I get myself in trouble here. Alright, where do we want Cleansing Cube to be? Does it matter very much? Probably not. Let's ricochet off this wall. I'm gonna try to careen off this guy in such a way that I end up down in here. This is probably not gonna work. That was close-ish. And actually, we're totally gonna kill him at least. So he's immune to the bleed because he's a bone man. You know what? I'll take this. This is fine. That's a pretty good outcome, actually. Alright, let's bounce off of this into this guy. Ow. Man, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, when he hits you with that axe, that is no joke. Why would I do that? Why would I fire myself at him at that moment? What an incredibly unsafe thing to do. That does not look very cool. It is actually... No, this is not an upgrade. The 20 points of bleed is too valuable. Alright, we definitely want to hit that challenge room. Yeah, challenge room and then straight down from there. It's a shame that doesn't... Okay, well, how long has that been broken, I wonder? Let's finish the run here. Hopefully, not too long. You know, in Windows 7, if your microphone suddenly disconnects, it makes a noise to inform you that your microphone is suddenly disconnected. Feels like the sort of thing that might be useful here. I feel like basically everything about Windows 10 is just worse. That's a lot of pots broken for not a lot of effort there on our part. Yeah, that's decent money. The bull here did some good work for us in the middle of the map there. Plus 41 attack for each health potion smashed this turn. That could end up being a lot of damage. Do we want to take that? No, we're not going to have that many, like, that's going to be really valuable on, like, the first turn. We do a lot of our damage on the first turn. You know what? I'm going to do it. And then this happens. Alright, well, here we go. Final battle with the big bad. So we have a lot of that, these guys blowing steam, which of course will blow us off course. And we just gotta... This is very gross. Like, rupturing parts of the boss that for some reason have a lot of money inside of them. Alright, level 11. Not really a time when leveling up seems terribly important. We're just gonna keep abusing the charge, because it's ridiculously powerful. Also, if we let the life end, then our treasure goes away. Our treasure scarab. I mean, that's a decent amount of money there at the end. We might actually... We're not doing badly on money. I thought we were going to end up a lot lower. These projectiles coming in from the edge of the arena are causing some real problems. They're not really doing that much damage, I guess. But they're annoying. Alright, the boss's heart is exposed, and apparently we've done a tremendous amount of damage to it already. Well, I mean, let's just blow it up then? Ow, I guess that didn't really... that didn't exactly work. There we go. We got there. Thank you, brave hero. You have saved me from a terrible fate and restored peace to the castle. Psst, recognize me? Everyone has to play their part, you know, wink wink. Now, honorable hero, for your valor and dedication to your kingdom, I will bestow upon you a most powerful relic of the Roundguard. But first, you know what it is. You gotta look at all that gold. That's not quite a new record, but still, it's pretty good. Oh, maybe this is my best run this week? Maybe the week just reset, because we're 8th. Also, apparently, can't have a 2-character name. Alright, let's see what's under the curtain. Fingers crossed the props department didn't forget this time. The relic of empathy. You feel things twice as strongly as most people. Perhaps you care too much. Perhaps. Well, I'll tuck that relic into the relics menu for you. You can check it out and maybe use it next time you start again. Thank you for putting on such a great show. But you know the audience is never satisfied. Who will the next hero be? What will they find? Can the king possibly be that handsome? Yeah, I think a lot of people could be that handsome, but it doesn't seem particularly hard. Back in your places, everyone. Let's get ready for the next show. That's pretty good. So yeah, my top score is 1.6, but still, that was a pretty good outcome and a victory, and hopefully a video that wasn't too terribly broken. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm having so many technical difficulties today, and also the last several months. Come back next time, tomorrow, for a new episode of What's SB Playing, and everything's gonna work. Maybe. God, I hope so. And we'll see you then.